everybody. Thank you for joining us. Today we're going to draw a sketch of a person holding a stick. If you would like to check out some of our other videos, we have done this particular stick action, holding a stick, but from different angles, and we are exploring one other important angle today. And it actually just doesn't, it's not just instrumental in showing how the person is going about holding the stick, but it also eventually becomes beneficial in the sense that it can be applied in different ways and different illustrations. So we have a vertical stick right there. We are going to show the person pretty much just along the height of the stick and holding it with both hands and having the body like turned toward one end of the stick with both hands. So we're going to put in some core framework for that. So let's begin with the placement of the hands. Let's say that this is a nice big kendo stick and we have both the hands right there. So we threw the hands in place, and from this point onward we're going to put in the framework. So there's some foreshortening. So one, the delt is here, so let's stretch the arm out like that. The other delt is right there. So now that hand and this shoulder are very close. Let's actually do that. We mentioned that the body's turning, no, not the body's straight. We are having that hand go inward and hold the stick like this. So that is the lower part of the body. And since this is a standing pose, the lower part of the body is not consequential in terms of the detail, because it's just the fingers, the legs are just apart and the person is standing. It is what's happening up here that is important in this particular pose. So that is the head right there, and this is the hand. Now we have to go behind the stick, the apparatus of the hand and the stick, and put in the perspective for this guy here. So this hand is grabbing the stick. It can either go that way, so downward, and then upward. That's one way of doing it, but keeping that hand close to this, because it's like a grasping pose like that. Or naturally, this hand goes behind that much. The elbow will be somewhere here, and this comes up like that. So we could explore like both options and eventually pick whichever works better for us. So the fingers lined up like that. So let's do that. And the stick, of course, going through the hand. It's like a thick kendo stick. Put in the chest area like right there. Collar structure, neck. You have the other hand grasping the stick right there. There's the thumb. There's the thumb for this hand. The stick comes right down. Of course, depending on what the person is like wearing, end up like standing like that. And very customary in this kind of pose for the person to look like a little down like this. So eyes, nose, and mouth. So, you know, like a brooding kind of, or thoughtful kind of, or a meditative kind of pose that shows that the person is, you know, just like gathering up all that steam and channeling it into the weapon. We've seen in like movie settings where they have a character in this kind of like pose, like but it's usually an older character, like it's one of those kung fu masters type of characters that are that actually like go about this pose. Now the other placement in this case, which we do not really favor, which is from the inside and going here, it would just mean a different sort of placement on the stick. So let's say the stick was, that's not a very straight enough stick, but it's a stick. The stick was here, and the shoulder is again like that close. So you just go on. Come like that close and grasp the stick like that way, which is not a conventional practice, especially for someone who is a master. And then of course the forearm, the elbow, and the placement would come around like that. But the other one is better if we are especially using both hands, the forearm outside, the arm inward. So just to highlight the key components again, we have the hand here, we have the hand and the forearm here, and we have the hand and the, so there's the hand right there, and then there's the bit of the forearm right there with the stick going through. That would be our ideal grip in this particular pose. So thank you for checking it out. Please do also check out other videos in which we have shown a person wielding the stick as a weapon, stick or a similar object. And we put out content every day, so please do subscribe, keep in touch, and have yourself a wonderful day.